on the matter of I keep thinking the punishment fitting the crime, but that's not what I really mean to say. I mean to say the sin being its own punishment. So it means that whatever it is that you do, that you shouldn't do, that you know you shouldn't do, that you have been told you shouldn't do, and which everybody agrees you shouldn't do, is punishment, even though at the time you enjoy it, because it will eventually turn into punishment in the way that, well, drinking too much at parties will make you later regret your behaviour, and even if you don't, you would have a terrible hangover. And so the sin is its own punishment. And there would be other things such as, well, pride, envy, anger, gluttony, lust, greed. So these sins are processes. So at the time we do these things, we don't know, or we're not sure if we're going to be punished. People might not even know that they are sinning. But if that is a strict liability crime, i.e. a crime that you commit even though you didn't mean to do it, or you didn't have the intention of doing it, but you actually commit the act of the crime, it means that you just get down, if you just stray into that area of eating too much, getting angry too quickly, being too snooty, hoity-toity, rude to people, having sex with random people, being greedy, the 7 deadly sins. So even though at the time we commit the sin, we might enjoy it, it will later become obvious that the consequences of the forbidden act are not pleasant. And I wonder if the wonder of God is such that he has created a universe in which the sin is its own punishment. He doesn't even have to be there to punish us. He could, well, not be there, but he has created a mechanism by which things will just run perfectly without his supervision, in the same way that, well, you could create a machine that switches itself on or off, or is capable of working on its own. Which means that God could step out of the building, but return if he's called for an emergency, as a doctor is when he's on call, which means that he doesn't have to be in hospital, but he might have to be summoned there should an emergency arise. That sort of idea. But in the meantime, the hospital is running, and things are working, and there's no reason why they shouldn't be working. And this could be the kind of universe that was created.